believe it with all my heart. I'll tell you, as I've traveled around the country over the last 2 years, I've had people stop me invariably at airports, at grocery stores, gas stations. It's an easy time to feel down, isn't it? I mean, think about it. Here's an administration that comes into office, and the first thing they do after our economy was poised to recover in the wake of the worst pandemic in 100 years, then the first thing they do on a party line vote is appropriate nearly $2 trillion in completely unnecessary spending and light the pilot light on the worst inflation in 40 years. On day one of the administration, they launched a war on energy, shut down the Keystone and Dakota pipelines that we stood up. I mean, think about it. The administration that you supported in our 4 years actually achieved energy independence for the first time in 75 years. For this administration, a war on energy, shutting down the leasing process in public land, shutting down most of the Alaska National Wildlife region has resulted in gasoline prices those first 2 years going through the roof. And families are hurting. You know, maybe one of the blessings of having returned to Indiana, returned to a normal life for our family, is that I have a sense of how this hardship has worked on American families. I'll never forget, I was at the gas station one time. We got some people here from what we call affectionately the region in Indiana. On the back of the room, David just raised his hand. I was up in Hobart at the gas station. And a young mother pulled in. I was at the next pump, and we were there talking about gasoline prices. And so I saw 2 young children, a couple of maybe 2 and 3-year-olds, back seat, and car seats. So I just struck up a conversation. I said, how you holding up with the high gas prices and everything? She said, oh, we're doing fine. She said, my husband's got a good job. I'm home with kids right now. And she said, we only have to go to the food bank once a week now. And I looked at her and I said, you have to go to the food bank? She said, no, it's really okay. The people at the food bank are great. And I said, why are you going to the food bank? And she said, well, look, we've only got so much budget for food and groceries and gas. It all comes out of the same pot. Frankly, with gasoline prices going where they did, we hit get hit. I mean, there's some statistics you hear that 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, but I have to tell you, maybe I don't. When you talk to our neighbors and friends and we hear about the hardship that the policies of the Biden administration are working on working families, I am here to ask you, step up, shape the leadership of the Republican Party, and give America a new beginning back to prosperity.